Hi guys, it's Kasia from Tafalarota. Today I wanted to show you the Tree Angel Oracle set. I do not know how to use the tripod with my camera, so this is the only setting which I have mastered right now. So sorry that you will be seeing me as well and not just the cards, but I hope I will do it justice. So this is by Fred Hageneder and Anne Heng. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. And it comes in this steady box where you have the cards inside and then the book, like a full-size book on top of the cards. In the beginning of the book, there is just introduction, welcome, nature spirits and tree angels, the tree angel oracle, like some short introduction on how to use the cards. There's also a few spreads which are kind of graphically nicely presented based on the trees. I haven't tried all of them yet, but I will once I finish this review. And then it goes to the cards and description of the cards. So each card has a number and the name of the tree, and then there is a description of like kind of divinatory meanings. And I love those little poems too. Sorry, it was my sister. So as I said, there's a description, divinatory description of the tree, and I love those little poems. So, for example, for the birch, which is also connected to the white goddess, and fresh beginning starts. It's the first tree to go green in spring. It says you stand naked before God, newborn, innocent. Go deep within, empty yourself. And now open your eyes and see. Follow your heart and take your first step into a new world. So these little descriptions, the little poems are really cool. At least for my sensitivity and how I like to approach oracle decks. I actually prefer when they're not so direct, this means this and this means that. I like when they give you the scope to, like follow intuitively whatever direction you want to go. So then the whole book goes on and describes 35 cards. And afterward, there's like portals of perception, our fears. So it's a little bit more information on how you use the deck and on how the authors perceive the work with the cards. So let's go on to the cards. They are not chronologically put because I was using them, but these are the backs. So that's the flower of life. And I don't know if you can see, it's kind of different shades of green. They actually would look nice etched with green color or with gold color. And let's move through them. So this is Aspen. I will show you all the cards. So if you don't want to see all of them, just like skip parts of the video. Blackthorn. Juniper. So as you see, the artwork is very soulful and very kind of spirit-based. So it's how the author saw the spirit of a tree, or the angel of the tree. Oh, this is one of my favorite cards ever, I think. White willow. And such sacred feminine and crone image, and the moon connection and water connection, just gorgeous. Cherry for the abundance, enjoyment of your body. That reminds me a little bit of devil in some tarot decks. Like eat more, stuff yourself with everything. Linden tree. That's this balance and healing. It's often for linden tree there's relationship cards, but not in this aspect here. It's more about creating balance and harmony. within yourself. Gorgeous horse chestnut. That so fits the horse chestnuts as how I see them too. Holly, this alignment. Ivy. Love ivy. Field maple. A kind of magical. Purple. Beech. Oh, I love beech trees. They're so full of faces and yeah, very creative. So I like that they used the hands to depict it. Almond tree. Gorgeous. Black poplar. So if you like trees, you can of course do some research on legends and lore connected to a certain tree. I do love working with trees, and I built over the years, like personal connections to trees. As you know, I make these wands and I work with branches in general. I work with driftwood, but also with tree magic. So to me, this deck is quite like important in a way. I haven't used it a lot recently. I used it before because I've got it for a few good years now. But I got asked to do a full review of this deck, and looking at it, I'm just, I remember how often I connected to the trees through this deck. Right now, as if you watch my channel, you know that I'm fascinated also by the Wisdom Tree cards, or Tree Wisdom cards by Lisa McLaughlin, and I think these decks could go well together as well. Oak, gorgeous. Sorry, the light is changing. I think the storm is coming up. Ash tree. Walnut. I love walnut. How walnut is like our brain. The two brain sides, left and right, and you connect like this whole mind, body, spirit kind of balance. Large. Beautiful energy. It's the birch tree. So this new beginning, a bit like a full kind of thing. Fertile ground, there's a white goddess and a baby. Alder. Apple. Hornbeam. Elder, one of my favorite trees. I noticed when I make my own medicine, elder is one of those trees that I use a lot during the year. I collect the flowers, I collect the berries. I love working with elder wood as well. It's got this soft middle kind of tunnel in it. People used to make flutes out of it, but it's a very kind of magical crone-like abundant tree. It grows everywhere. Yew trees, very revered by Druid people and Celts. It's like death card, so it's 13, funny. It used to be a tree that grew a lot in churchyards where people were buried in ceremonial grounds. And it's a tree of passing over and connects to different aspects of our beings. And pear as a pan, so our bodies and our enjoyment of our physicality in a way. So that's it, that's the deck. It's 35 cards, so not too many, but it's a beautiful deck, very soulful. If you like trees, you would like to research a little bit more. The descriptions in the book are mostly connected to I mean, it describes the spirit of the tree. So there is not so much information about the tree itself. But if you want to look for the information to like help you build up your own knowledge and your own kind of intuitive basis for the trees, then I recommend highly doing some more research on the trees. But this oracle is beautiful and I hope you enjoyed it. So I'll speak to you soon.